Good stuff. Get this intro rolling. Take my freaking earbud out. Hey guys, it's me. It's Fantasy69 coming at you with another vlog. Tonight's segments. What am I smoking? What am I drinking? And I thought we were going to cover a couple things, global politics a little bit, more Byzantine, Eastern Roman lore. But what am I smoking tonight? So, tonight's a little bit of a binge. If I didn't inform you guys, I'm going to now. Tonight, we're smoking a little bit different. So, I just finished up with Romeo and Julieta Reserve cigar. Now I'm smoking a Perdomo 10th anniversary champagne. I've gotten two boxes of these. I've smoked through now two. When I'm finished with this one, at least. So when I'm done with this one, it'll be two. Of the box I've opened, I still got 8 total in another box that I haven't opened. And then I bought a whole bunch of other cigars, which we'll go into probably later. And my hair look a little bit more messed up. Sorry about the hair situation. I need to go get a haircut. So anyway, so that's what I'm smoking. What am I drinking? I'm drinking the Green Label 15-year Johnny Walker Scotch. I would be drinking Irat, but I think it's a little bit too sweet. Almost. Excuse me. This is good. So a little bit about global politics. I'm sure that everyone has been talking about it, but we just had the death of the Queen of England, Elizabeth II, on the 8th of September 2022. This is a couple days later that I'm recording this. So on Saturday, the 10th. So yeah, today is the 10th, right? Yeah, it is the 10th. So, may the earth fly lightly upon her, and may God light her way in the afterlife, in her reuniting of her and her husband in the afterlife. Again, Orthodox Christian. The whole Church of England thing's kind of interesting. Maybe we'll go into that in another video. I'm not very educated on the Church of England, but I know from kind of experience that I guess the English are technically Protestants, which is interesting. But hey, that is kind of interesting. The interesting thing was. Excuse me. Pardon me. Good gosh. The one thing that was interesting to me was today I was working on a weekend. Believe it or not, I have a contracted job with a gentleman, and he's a really good boss. I mean, I get paid really well, and that's how I'm able to afford all these cigars. But anyway, so we were stripping this roof of its shingles, right? And I had just taken a drink of water, and I was thinking, because I had a cigar that night, the night before. It was, I think it was the anniversary. I think so. Or the anniversary? No. Yeah, it was the anniversary. The Perdomo. And I tasted that in my mouth, even though I brushed my teeth, right? and I wanted a cigar. That kept me going throughout the day. And then when I got home, shower and food, and then I kind of just chilled on my phone. Now I'm going on a binge. So I'm hopefully going to get to this, and then I've got a Monte Cristo that's calling my name. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, as Alan Jackson puts it in his song. So it is definitely binge night for me. So how about let's talk about a little bit about the Eastern Romans. The Romans, I was just reading a post on Reddit. I know it's not the most great place to go for a post, but I was wondering whatever happened to the Western Roman regalia. Which was sent to Emperor Leo or Zeno, depending on who you speak to. Technically, I think it would be underneath Leo. That was the emperor, the Western regalia was sent to him by Odoacer, I think. Odoacer or Romulus Augustus, the last Western emperor, right? And it's kind of interesting because, we have this sense of Eastern Rome, or, Rome being, a continuous, it really was a continuous existence up until 1204. All of the treasures at the West, and there we go, finally the AC unit turned off so I can at least hear myself. The East inherited all this rich culture from the West, which it didn't. I mean, it had its own identity, but it was so Roman. If you guys ever play Total War Attila, there's a mod called 1212 AD, and the only reason why I can play it, and I've heard that medieval warfare is probably better. The reason I can't play it is because I don't have all the requisite DLCs to play it. I don't have the funds. My Cigar budget is kind of beat out my computer budget. Anyway, to my point, they just recently did a cutscene. I was interested because I had launched up a new campaign for the Romans for the Empire of Nicaea, and I had done Nicaea's campaigns since I ever downloaded it before even the revamp of all our units. I've done a couple campaigns like that, and I've really enjoyed it. But anyway, when I watched that cutscene, I was like, "Holy crap! This is amazing!" I mean, the vocals, the wording, it's so rich, and it's on YouTube. So go ahead and go watch it. So go ahead and go watch it after this video, of course. And it really epitomizes Western or Eastern Rome. My bad. I'm sorry. The walker's getting a little bit to me. The Eastern Romans, and the tenacity that they showed in their final moments, especially in 1453. I mean, Constantine and his whole spiel and his fight for survival in 1453. It was, fighter. You need to fight to the very end. He refused to go against the dying of the light being the Romans. But he refused to live in a world without his empire and the Romans. That's why his sacrifice was and still is so important to those who study, Eastern Roman philosophy, and his sacrifice. His sacrifice meant everything to me, to those who remember him. And I mean, he lived upon the shoulders of giants. I mean, from Heraclius to Basil II, the Bulgar Slayer, to even his father, who managed a small kingdom. The Eastern Roman Empire was technically at the very end, a kingdom at the very best. But I mean, the heights in the 11th century and all that history was on his shoulders. The preservation of the city and all these things, you can't just give that up. And him dying in the defense of the city, that is something. And maybe we'll go over a little bit about Giovanni Giustiniani Longo, who was with him at the very end. And his desertion was one of the greatest betrayals in Eastern canon. Very much so, it was just, there is nothing like it in history, and there will never be anything like it again. I think I just read somewhere that President Erdogan of Turkey is threatening Greece, which is concerning considering the Greek economy and Greek independence. My prayers are with my Orthodox brothers across the pond. I'm Greek Orthodox. My prayers are with the people of Ukraine fighting against their Orthodox brothers in Russia. It's just a slaughter, and it's idiotic. It's stupid. It's beyond idiotic. I don't, because of the Scotch running through my veins, I can't really I think of a better word, of a better phrase to just say that it's stupid. It's absolutely atrocious. It's ridiculous that Orthodox brothers would go to war against each other, especially Putin. But it's a whole different kettle of fish. Anyway, so I think that'll probably do it. We're dragging on almost 14 minutes. The only thing we'll leave you with tonight is that, again, if you ever smoke anything in your life, it must be a premium cigar. At least, once in your life. One cigar ain't gonna kill you. I mean, you've got people who have cancer and, for like no reason, they've never smoked in their life, never drank, and still get cancer. And kind of one of the pledges I made to myself was once my humidor is completely out, which means probably by the beginning or middle of next year, I won't be renewing it. I won't be refilling it. And I will probably quit smoking, which probably in this channel's history. But hey, so again, I'll go ahead and wrap this up, but I'll leave you with Constantine's memory and his heroic struggle. So peace. Don't drink and drive. Don't, or I will, if I do catch you drinking and driving, go ahead and unsubscribe to the channel, because you do not deserve to exist. I'm sorry. It's a fact. And here's your FDA warning: smoking kills. Francis 69 over and out.